meantime, let's talk about as far as the polling that is taking place in some of the booths in Andhra Pradesh. In Rantala, in village, we are told in TDP polling agents have been attacked. There are reports that have been coming in, and they have been blaming it on the YSRCP workers. And even when it comes to Punganur, the TDP saying that its polling agents have been kidnapped by a YSRCP leader. All right, in Andhra Pradesh, several such reports are coming in. Ankit, what is the news? We are looking at reports of attacks that are now coming in.
So, attack in Rantala village and alleged kidnapping in Punganur. We'll talk about Punganur. The TDP alleges, Amita, that 15 of its polling workers have been kidnapped and beaten by a YSRCP leader. They have written, in fact, to the Election Commission. The letter says, this is to bring to your notice that there are incidents compromising the security of elections in Andhra Pradesh in Punganur Assembly constituency. Request you to kindly take action in this regard. 15 TDP polling agents in Punganur constituency were kidnapped, and in addition, there were violent incidents happening across the constituency requiring immediate deployment of additional police forces. Request to kindly take prompt action in this regard and prevent further such incidents from happening to ensure peaceful polling. So a fractious start to the start of polling in Andhra Pradesh, TDP accusing the YSRCP of attack and kidnap in 2 places.
All right, such reports already coming in from Andhra Pradesh. We have Neha also joining in right now. Neha, serious allegations that are now being leveled.
Well, that's absolutely right. Of course, Amita, it's been quite a heated contest over here in Andhra Pradesh as it is. And, at a time like this, of course, allegations coming forth here of kidnap, of, workers being attacked, of course, is quite shocking. But, of course, even as we're referring to this one particular incident here, it's hardly about, barely about 1.5 hours now since the voting has begun. And it already seems like, of course, instances like this coming to the fore here. The fact of the matter is that, Amita, as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, it is, of course, a double battle over here, not just for the Lok Sabha elections that we're looking at, but the fact that even the state elections currently, are, of course, underway. It's, of course, important here because this is, of course, a prestige battle here for Jagan Mohan Reddy to try and retain his bastion, not only of Kadapa, where we're, in fact, reporting from right now, but also, Andhra Pradesh, of course, as a whole, the state itself had given Jagan Mohan Reddy a chance there to serve them. Whether, of course, he's able to, retain that for the next 5 years is something that we did ask him about as well. And he did say that, people around here have seen the kind of governance and that he'd only urge them to vote for that.
Like a desperate fight
on the other hand, again,
well, to keep their parties afloat. That has been, however, the politics that has been taking place. As far as if we talk about Andhra Pradesh, we also have Imran joining in. Imran, good morning. Overall picture, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, right after the bifurcation. Because the outcome of these elections will not only determine the next government, but it will also pave way for the state's future trajectory. If we talk about both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Imran, can you hear me?
So there should be a disconnection. If I get your question right, you're looking at after this bifurcation of both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, both have very different trajectory now. Now Telangana is where got the Hyderabad, which is the cash cow, and whereas Andhra Pradesh was building a new capital at Vijayawada, but the new chief minister, when the government changed, they changed the whole idea of having 3 capitals. This has impacted a lot of in terms of the uncertainties and also investments in the state is what the people are saying. We have locals here, sir. आज आप किस इशू मुद्दे पर वोट करने के लिए आए हैं?
सर, विकास के मुद्दे पर ही होगा सबसे ज्यादा तो, और वोट तो देना ही है हमें, इंडिया के फ्यूचर को देख के देना है।
ये नया स्टेट है, जिस तरह से डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, पार्टी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, जिस तरह से डेवलपमेंट हुआ है जैसे आंध्र प्रदेश और तेलंगाना में, आपको क्या लगता है?
जितना फॉरवर्ड हो रहा है, इससे पहले भी मतलब फॉरवर्ड तेजी से ही हो रहा था, थोड़ा बीच में ब्रेक लगा, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा सा वापस चलने के मतलब के चांसेस है।
क्या क्या इशू पे लगता है कि आपको ब्रेक लगा, क्या होना चाहिए था?
सर, डेवलपमेंट जिस गति से चलना चाहिए था उस तरीके से चला नहीं था, तो अब हम आशा तो करते हैं कि भाई और ज्यादा तेजी से मतलब डेवलप हो। जिस तरीके से IT सिटीज है हमारे हैदराबाद में, उस तरीके से आगे बढ़े और एम्प्लॉयमेंट हो, लोगों को रोजगार मिले, ये सब सारे मुद्दे हैं।
ये आपके बड़े मुद्दे हैं सर। आप यहाँ पे सीएम के कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में कोडंगल में हैं, इस तरह से।
मैं काउंसलर हूँ मैं इधर का।
अच्छा, कौन सी पार्टी के आप?
मैं टीआरएस का था इससे पहले, फिर कांग्रेस में ज्वाइन हो गया।
कांग्रेस में ज्वाइन है, सरकार बदल दी, आपने पार्टी बदल दी। अच्छा, क्या इशू पे आप वोट करने आए
So
हैं?
that is how the people on ground have been reacting on the issues, whether it comes to development, right from unemployment to there are several even civic communities that the people have been talking about is something that they want to turn Hyderabad at least into a next IT hub. Imran, we'll come back to you, requesting all our reporters and guests to continue to be with us. This is the live election coverage. We will be tracking other states on the other side of a very short break.